how special is it to have two captains who are getting to go home and play in front of like friends and family and that kind of thing?
Yeah, well, certainly there's a significance that, on this football team here in 2014 at Notre Dame, that you have two captains that are from the state of Indiana, in particular from the city of Indianapolis. I think that, first of all, in recruiting, pulling the state is important. But to have two captains on your football team, and they're both underclassmen, they're not even seniors in terms of eligibility. So you've got two terrific football players that are going to get a chance to play in their hometown for Notre Dame. So that's pretty big from a recruiting perspective. That's pretty big from a Notre Dame perspective.
Ryan, what's Malik's development been like? Obviously, we've only seen him a handful of plays. What's he been like in practice, his attitude, and his growth curve?
Quite frankly, it's hard for a number two when you're he's got 4 seasons of competition, right? And he's sitting behind Everett Colson. I mean, he's not coming in to practice every day with a big smile on his face going, boy, this is great sitting behind Everett. We have to, we're trying to teach him every day, give him opportunities to grow every single day. He's getting 40% of the reps. So we're really giving him a big chunk because we want to make sure that we continue to develop him because we think so much of him. But it's not easy. It's not easy for him. And sometimes we've got to jump on him a little bit because, you have a tendency maybe to lack a little bit of that sharpness and concentration. And we got to keep reminding him, hey, you're one play away from leading this football team. So it's a daily kind of conversation.
Do you have a bye week coming up? Is the message altered at all during the week?
Not this one. This one has not been used in any way. Later in the year, sometimes I've used it as, if you want the extra day off or two, you need to win this football game. This one is really one where we're asking our players to stay here. We're not interested in them traveling anywhere. We want them to focus on their academics. We want them to focus on football. We'll practice and then go with the skeleton staff midweek so coaches can get out of town here Tuesday for recruiting.